My name is Kirsten. I actually was a really healthy person the very, very end of 2016. And you can appreciate it was at the holiday time. So I was starting to not feel well. My energy was low. I was really sliding downhill. I had been back to the doctor a few different times, misdiagnosed or undiagnosed. And finally I ended up at the emergency room because I couldn't breathe. I was sick. I met with the pulmonologist, and the pulmonologist said, you have a inflammation going on around your lungs that I don't really understand. I'm going to call it hypersensitivity pneumonitis. And again, the gal that had the common cold sat there and thought, I have no idea what that is. And he basically shared with me that it was something in my environment that was making me allergically respond. They ended up running a mold panel on me. And sure enough, I expressed for several molds that were going on, and 2 of them matched the readings in our home. With general medicine, I kept hitting roadblock after roadblock after roadblock. I would leave doctor's appointments frustrated. I would feel like a number. And I have an 11-year-old daughter who I finally kind of looked in the face and I thought, I don't want to feel like this anymore. And then Envita happened. And Envita happened to me in the most remarkable way. There was another patient here from our area, and she's a cancer patient. And my best girlfriend was following her story and journey on social media. And she says something about mold exposure and Lyme disease, and just really expanded on what Envita does and how she was feeling so much better, and the people here and all the things. And then I reached out to the patient and I said, tell me about what's going on with you. And she could not have been more gracious and just, so thankful that she was here and that she was healing. I called my patient care coordinator. I didn't know her yet, but I called her on a Monday. And the next Monday I was here. There was an empathy and a compassion within the voice, as opposed to feeling like you were taking 15 minutes of a slot. I had hope for the very first time. And I packed up my car and drove my daughter and I out here in 2 days. And it was the craziest thing I've ever done, but the best thing I've ever done. Sitting down from Dr. Sears, and I said to him, what if we don't find something? And he looked me straight back in the eye and he said, as long as you're here with me, we're gonna figure out what's going on with you. And I thought, wow, someone who is as invested in me as I'm invested in myself. It was the first time I ever sat down with a doctor that he gave me an hour and a half. And quite frankly, it was me that ended the appointment. There's this culture about Envita. The moment that you walk in and you see the smiling faces and of the staff in particular, I feel like I've gotten that consistent, wonderful, compassionate attention through the entire experience that really is, I believe, 50% of the healing journey. It's not masking a symptom. It's not just making you feel better. It's actually healing. I know it's scary. I know it's overwhelming, but if you're looking at the website page and you're kind of standing on the threshold of making the decision, don't wait, just do it, and you will not ever regret it.